Good evening and welcome to the Hindu's Evening Wrap. I'm Vishnu Joshi and here's a roundup of the top stories we're tracking this Saturday, April 5th. Prime Minister Narendra Modi arrived in Colombo tonight for a weekend visit aimed at strengthening ties between India and Sri Lanka. The visit comes after the BIMSTEC summit in Thailand, where PM Modi held talks with several regional leaders, including Bangladesh Chief Advisor Mohammad Yunus. This trip marks the first visit by a foreign head of state to Sri Lanka since the political shift that brought President Anura Kumara Dissanayake and the National People's Power Alliance to power. Notably, President Dissanayake made his first overseas trip to New Delhi in December 2024. During the visit, PM Modi was awarded Sri Lanka's highest civilian honour, the Mithra Vibhushana medal. The award celebrates his role in deepening India-Sri Lanka relations and cultural ties. In his remarks, PM Modi called it an honour for 1.4 billion Indians. Delegation-level talks between the two nations are set to take place tomorrow. In a surprising twist in Parliament, the controversial Waqf Amendment Bill was narrowly defeated in the Rajya Sabha. A total of 128 MPs voted in favour, while 95 voted against, catching the opposition off guard with the unexpectedly close margin. The AIADMK, despite inching towards an alliance with the BJP, voted against the bill. Meanwhile, the BJD refrained from issuing a party whip, allowing members to vote with their conscience. 4 of its 7 members sided with the opposition. The YSR Congress and the BRS also contributed votes against the bill. AIADMK leader M. Thambidurai made a pointed intervention, underscoring the party's commitment to protecting Muslim community interests. All 4 AIADMK MPs voted against the bill. The India bloc, with just 81 members in the upper house, had 6 absentees, reducing its effectiveness. Despite this, opposition numbers were bolstered by unexpected allies. An Indian national was stabbed to death near Rockland outside Ottawa, Canada. One suspect has been taken into custody for the same. The Indian High Commission in Ottawa confirmed the incident and said it is coordinating with local community groups to assist the victim's family. Police have not released the victim's identity or the charges against the suspect, and authorities say there is no threat to public safety. Authorities in Cyberabad have imposed restrictions on a 400-acre stretch of land in Kancha Ganchibauli until April 16th, citing law and order concerns. The move follows student protests over the auction of the land, which is tied to ongoing legal proceedings in the Telangana High Court and Supreme Court. Only individuals with legitimate business or work in the area will be allowed to enter. Residents have been urged to comply with the directive to avoid legal consequences. US President Donald Trump today signed an executive order to extend TikTok's operations in the US by 75 days, amid ongoing negotiations to transfer its ownership to American hands. However, the deal hit a snag after China halted approvals in response to Trump's new global tariffs, including those targeting Chinese imports. The proposed deal, led by Vice President J.D. Vance and involving US investors, would see ByteDance hold a minority stake. But with Beijing's withdrawal, uncertainty looms. Legal experts say Trump's delay violates the 2024 law mandating ByteDance divest its ownership, yet no legal challenge has emerged. Critics warn that if ByteDance retains control of TikTok's algorithm, the national security risks remain unchanged. Actor-director Prithviraj Sukumaran has received a notice from the Income Tax Department seeking clarifications related to income from recent film projects, including his latest directorial, L2, Empuram, released March 27th. The notice comes as a part of a broader investigation into the Malayalam film industry dating back to 2022, involving tax evasion and unaccounted transactions. The Enforcement Directorate also conducted searches at the premises of co-producer Gokulam Gopalan and others on April 4th. A heatwave alert is in place for northwest India over the next 6 days, with temperatures in Delhi expected to soar to 42 degrees Celsius, the IMD said today. The rise in temperature is a part of a larger trend, with the IMD forecasting more heatwave days than usual from April to June. Last year saw 536 heatwave days, the most in 14 years. This year, Heatwaves hit as early as February, and the centre has urged states to be ready for heat-related health emergencies. That's a wrap on the day's top stories. Stay tuned for more updates and don't forget to follow us for breaking news alerts.